from the prophetic dark in every shrouded form, and listen only to the lips of light.
Oh, temple masters and temple guards! Where keep those? Open all your gates and call keep those up! Summon the king!
Am I allowed to ask why?
No! The 2 young prisoners have broken free, with Agamemnon's daughter joining them, and are taking Artemis aboard their ship.
You have gone mad to dream of such a thing? A likely story. The king has left the temple. If you want him, go look for him.
Tell me which way, because I have to find him.
I do not know which way. No, go look for him. Tell him your crazy story.
Treacherous women, you're deceiving me. You're in the plot yourself.
You make no sense. What have you done to us? Go try the palace.
That's all I know what's happening here. Naturally, the keepers at the inner shrine answered me. Oh, you inside, I'm by the door. Is the king there? Tell him to hurry. Tell him there's a soldier here. It's bad news.
Why are you making this ungodly uproar? Everyone's in a panic.
These women lied. They said that you left. They lied to me. Tried not to let me find you.
What do you mean? Why should they wish to...
That will come later. Listen. Oh, listen first to me. Listen to this. Your priestess, Iphigenia, she's freed the prisoners. They've stolen Artemis. The ocean ceremony was a trick.
But why should she be playing tricks on me?
To save Orestes. Yes, I said Orestes.
Orestes? What? Orestes not her brother?
And we brought you for Artemis.
It's impossible. How can I grasp it?
There isn't time to grasp it. You must say what's to be done about it. You must order galleys to cut ahead of them and catch them.
There is no escaping. Our boats are out there. So, tell me how it happened. Everything!
It was just when we reached the bend of shore hiding their ship. Then Agamemnon's daughter made signs for us to drop the rope which bound the men, to leave them and fall back. She said that she was ready to begin the rites and light the mystic flame to bless the sea. But when she took the cord and led the boys beyond the curve, we had a sudden feeling something was wrong. We didn't know what to do. We heard her voice call high, mysterious words we'd never heard and thought that this must be the prayer she had to use for cleansing sin. And then we waited a long time. At last we were afraid the men had broken loose and killed her and escaped. But still we waited because you had forbidden us to look. But we suddenly decided to find out and hurried to the inland. There we saw the ship from Hellas, swaying near the beach. And fitted in the thulls were 50 oars, like feathers in a wing. And the 2 youths were waist deep by the stern. Sailors held poles for keeping the bow steady, others hauled the anchor up, and the rest had hands along the ropes of the ladder for helping the priestess. But we seized her in the water, tugged at the ladder, ripped their rudder oar away from them to cripple them, and cried to the fellow facing us, "What kind of man are you? Stealing our priestess and our goddess? I am Orestes, son of Agamemnon. I am her brother. Now you have the truth, and she is bound for Greece, out of which land I lost her long ago, bound home." We tried to hold her, tried to drag her from their hands, which is the way I came by this and this. He struck my face, first one side, then the other. And they had no weapons, we had none. We used our fists, and they their fists, and some their feet with kicks well aimed at us from where they stood above us, our heads and hearts. And we fought and fought till we were winded. Then with bruises and cuts and blood-filled eyes, we climbed the cliff. And from above we pelted them with rocks, but the Greek archers had brought up their bows and with their arrows kept us at a distance. Then, when a great wave bore around them, Orestes quickly lifted up his sister out of the Russian. Holding her high on his left shoulder, plunging stride by stride, he caught a ladder, climbed aboard the ship, and set her safe on deck. And she had it still, a statue out of heaven, the image of the daughter of high Zeus. We heard a glad voice ringing through the ship. "O mariners of Hellas, grip your oars and clip the sea to foam. Oh, let your arms be strong, for we have won. Have won what we set out to win. Soon we shall leave the jagged, clashing rocks behind. Pull hard." A shout of joy resounded, and the ship quivered with dipping oars and shot ahead. But this was only while the shelter lasted, for at the harbor mouth the sharp when threw her high on a heavy swell shoreward again. Her oarsmen rallied, strained, but every time they made a gain, a great wave drove her back. Then Agamemnon's daughter stood and prayed. Oh, save me, Artemis, from this grim place. Help us all home to Hellas, and forgive theft of thy image at thy brother's bidding, as he is dear to thee, so mine is to me. The sailors roared their echoes to her prayer, and bent their bodies and their great bare arms and shoulders, swinging like the sea to the boatswain's cry. Oh, but closer to the cliff. Closer they drew, and closer still, and some sprang out into the water and began trying to fasten hold on the sharp rocks with ropes. And then our soldiers sent me here to tell you what's happened. So bring cord and chains, O king, for if the sea stays rough, there's not a chance that they can get away. Now Poseidon, ocean's god, mindful of Troy, the city which he loved, is punishing the impious children of her enemies. And will deliver to the king of Tauris, the son and daughter of the king of Argos. The daughter who, forgetful now of Alice, betrays the goddess who was good to her.
Only